We're live once more with the Onyx Path News. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This week we are talking about the Edgebrook Rooftops. If you just check the title, you'll already know this. The Edgebrook Rooftops is our tasty bit for the month of July, which is now coming to a close, mainly for the game of Trinity Continuum Aberrant, but it can, of course, be used for absolutely any of our games because these are, in part, virtual tabletop assets. But more than that, the Edgebrook Rooftops sourcebook also has 3 scenarios in it for you to play across the rooftops of this urban development. Therefore, it's a worthwhile game, or book, I should say, to pick up regardless of your game if you can see action taking place across rooftops. So whether that happens to be they came from Aberrant, Scion, or even a World of Darkness or Chronicles of Darkness game, it's worth having a look. Remember, just because you don't use virtual tabletops, if you don't, doesn't mean you won't find a use for these. You can always print them off, use them as maps at your table. These tasty bits have been designed for as much utility as possible. And the author of this one, Travis Legg, he has something of a reputation now for putting as much utility as possible into his books. Very much recommend it, I believe, and I will just check, but I believe, yes, it's only $1.99. So you could certainly spend your money on worse things. And one could argue you can't spend $1.99 on much these days, but you can spend it on the tasty bit for Aberrant, the Edgebrook Rooftops. Now, what else are we going to cover? Coming up in August, I believe it's on the 25th of August this month, we have our game night with Start Playing. We're getting a frequent run of GM story guides, storytellers and such, running our games on Start Playing. If you want to do the same thing, you can. Remember, you don't have to have had any experience. This is a wonderful place to find new groups, and whether you charge for games or whether you advertise them freely, or, and this is what I really want to talk to you about, if you're looking to play in a game, a one-shot or the start of a chronicle, this is a wonderful place to go and find players. Remember, if you find that the 25th of August is a free day for you or free evening for you, then check it out, because you may well find a game that you're interested in playing, and quite often the costs for entry are either non-existent or very low. Just last month, for instance, or this month, there was a World Below game on Start Playing. So, yeah, do look out for that. The other thing I want to bring your attention to is media. I mentioned it last week, but I'm going to do it again, because we would absolutely love it if you are the kind of person who wants to create actual plays, deep dives, character creation videos, anything of the sort. As long as you've got a mic and as long as you've got a camera, then you should be set. You can basically record videos. They can be broadcast to our Twitch channel or yours, and we will basically mirror it. And yeah, we will promote your content. It is as simple as that. So give it a go if you've never done it before. And if you do have a group that is currently streaming, consider having it hosted on the Onyx Path channel for more clicks and views and such. The link to the form for doing so is right below in the video description. We also have the Backer Kit campaign currently ongoing for Trinity Continuum Aegis, our ancient Greek Fall of the Bronze Age Trinity Continuum game. It's done very well. It's funded within the first 24 hours. It's already hit stretch goals. So let's see how much better it can do. Remember, that's Aegis, Aegis. Trinity Continuum Aegis. You can find it on Backer Kit, and we would love it if you gave that book some support. Remember, you can always keep up to date on the Onyx Path's most recent releases by going on to theonyxpath.com. At the end of every month, Ian A.A. Watson posts a roundup of everything we've released that month. But if you are more impatient than that, you can always check every single Monday night or Tuesday morning to see what we're releasing this week, what we have to talk about. There's always peeks behind the curtain that we do on a weekly basis. So with that said, I'm going to shoot off. But thank you very much for watching. Do pick up that tasty bit if it appeals to you, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.